Kong Republic I like. Speaking your truth on the mic. Hit the subscribe and like. Time to
Kongcast.
Hi, hello YouTube. Welcome to Kongcast. That's right, my name is Yans. I am an actor, a rapper, an MC, and a voiceover artist, and I am your host. I'm actually also the executive producer here at Kong Republic, which is where we're shooting, by the way, based in Midrand, Kyalami. That's if you guys are looking. And here at Kong Republic, we are with the people, for the people, and about the people. That statement alone just tells you guys what we are about. We're here to serve, guys. We're here to celebrate and promote, the talent and just the lovely essence that is South Africa. We're going to go into more detail on that as the show continues. But right now, I'm not alone. I actually am joined by my guests, but you can call them my team as well, and my co-host right here to my right. But we're going to start with the man behind the camera right now, actually. He is basically in charge of all the audio responsibilities here at Kong Republic, and he's making sure that we look fresh in front of our YouTube audience. He is a music producer, a DJ, a sound engineer. He basically handles all the mixing and mastering in our studio as well. He has produced for the likes of Fistas Mixwell, Monewa, Touchline, and Mampinja from Big Nas. He has shared the stage with Black Coffee, DJ Maporisa, Euphonic, DJ Fresh, Kabza the Small, and many, many more, guys. That's the one and only DJ Nova. DJ Nova, let's give him a clap, guys. How you doing, my guy? You good?
Good, how are you, my bro?
Me, I'm nice,
Hundreds,
bro.
bro.
Here for our debut episode.
Awesome, bro.
Our debut episode.
It's good to be here.
It's all of us is good to be here. We're also gonna introduce the man to my right. He started his career creating packaging design for well-known brands like your Oh So Heavenly, Labello, Jägermeister, IQ Skincare, Coca-Cola, Cipla Pharmaceuticals, and USN Supplements. Some of these designs are still in stores around the country today, guys. He has also worked at Ogilvy, where he started as an art director on national retail campaigns. During this time, he specialized in photography and high-end retouching, which he was one of the top 7 in the country. He then worked his way up the ladder to be a creative director at Ogilvy, where he worked on a high-budget and complex TV and VFX commercial for brands such as DSTV, KFC, Dischem, and Cell C. He then moved completely into TV directing and worked in all aspects and all facets of TV production. That is including concepts, scripting, storytelling, set design, and so on. He has won many awards for his work, and that is recognized both locally and internationally. I am joined by the owner of Kong Republic himself, my great mentor, our creative director, and my co-host, Mr. Kershen Moodley, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up? Thank you.
What an intro, right?
What an intro.
That's a great
Thank
resume
you very
right
much.
there.
You make it sound a lot nicer than it was, right?
Man, it must have been a lot of hard work.
Yeah, I know, it was a lot of work, but
Lot of-
thank you very much for that intro. It's very nice.
Awesome stuff. Now, I mean, we're all here together. We all know each other. We're the 3 that basically are coming together, along with your wife, sir, Mrs. Desh Moodley. We are making Kong Republic great. We want to make it a prominent channel. And yeah, just to dive into us individually, Mr. Nova, how about
my
you
bro.
tell the people about you, man? Tell me, where you from, bro?
Yo, bro, from the East Rand, Boksburg.
100%.
Yeah, bro. Like
East
you
side?
said, you told everyone what I do. Bro. So
I basically
bro,
said
music
everything for
producer,
you.
Sound engineer, video editor. Yo, bro, there's so many things, but yeah, I'm here at Kong, and it's really good to be here.
But I mean, you're a music genius, Nova. I mean,
Yeah.
you're a music genius. I mean,
That's not taking it lightly.
yeah,
either.
I mean, like Nova, you got your own studio. You produce some massive songs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
you sound very humble, sir.
I am, bro. I am.
Don't
I mean,
sound-
that's
don't sound too humble.
Yeah, man. I mean, just the catalog of artists he's worked with, the people he shared a stage with,
Yeah.
prominent figures in the South African public, man. So, what would you say? How do you identify your music as different to everyone else? What do you think?
Yo, music production, bro. I think it's easier when you create music that speaks to the soul, you know? I always create something that I feel.
Right.
It's not always about just doing a song, you know? You need to feel some
100%.
sort of way to create a certain song. So I think with me, it's just, it goes with the feeling, bro.
It goes with the feeling, huh?
Yeah.
But I want to talk about this feeling, right? I want to talk about this feeling. Like,
Yeah.
how does it work now? I mean, like when you get inspiration,
Yeah.
is it in set times, or do you just wake up and you do your thing, or
Yeah.
do you have set studio hours? How does it work? I mean, when do you feel
Well,
most creative?
With me, bro, the advantage is having the studio, you know, at my place. So I can just jump on anytime. So I guess it's inspiration and how I feel at that certain time. You know, maybe if I'm going through something sad or something exciting, I mean, I deal with it through music, bro. So yeah, it actually depends with inspiration and how I feel at that certain time, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I mean,
yeah.
all artists in general just feel that way. You know, all creatives, they go with the feeling and how, how they go about making their art when it comes to that. But yeah, when it comes to your music, your production, where would you play it? Let's say I'm just chilling somewhere, I listen to Nova. Which setting is best suited for your music, or do you make all kinds for all people?
Yeah, well, recently, you know, the new Amapiano sound is taking over.
For
So
sure,
I think
for
as
sure.
a DJ, you know, you need to relate. You need to know how to, you know, impress people by playing that sound as well.
Most
Because I
def.
produce Amapiano as well, but more on the soulful side.
Soulful.
So I've tried the hardcore dance floor piano.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo.
The stuff that you want to take to the club.
That is rough.
Yeah, man, make people rock.
But it's
out here.
exciting, bro. It's exciting. You know, like seeing the people's response on TikTok, you know, Facebook, Instagram. It's
100%.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, man,
So,
you
yeah.
actually have a huge Facebook following.
Yeah.
Around what, like more than 45K followers
40,
on
yeah,
Facebook.
look at that.
I'm
look
actually
at that.
looking
Yeah,
at it
we
right
at his
now.
page right
Yeah,
now.
right now, guys.
What's the following
You
there,
know,
dude? What's the following there?
It
What
says
was
45K plus here, guys.
45,000 followers. DJ
And
Nova.
people like that's a lot of people.
What's the handle?
Like,
How do we follow? What's the handle on Facebook?
his handle is actually DJ Nova SA. So if
DJ
you wanna-
Nova SA, ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
check
if
it out.
you want to look him up, you know, just search DJ Nova
yeah,
SA.
just to mention, bro.
Yeah.
Don't forget that I'm verified, eh?
100%. No, flex.
Yeah, flex.
Flex,
Proper
100%.
flex.
Done deal.
You see, this is who us at Kong associate ourselves with.
Sure.
You know, like,
That's what I said, greatness. You know, we want greatness in this space, and we invite everybody who's great in South Africa. If you're good at what you do, you need to be here, man. That's where you need to be. But yeah, with Nova as well, you know, I'm looking at your digital, your digital platforms as well. Your Spotify, I'm looking at it right now. Your highest stream song is called
Yeah.
Let's Leave. How about you walk me through that
Well, what's the
journey,
views
man?
on that? What's the views?
Yeah. What are the streams on this, man?
Well, right now it's on. I think it's on 70K.
70K
Yeah,
streams,
70K
guys.
streams. Yeah.
That's 70,000 people tuned into
Yeah,
just this
yeah.
one
That's
song.
amazing. That's amazing.
That's
Yeah, yo,
insane.
that's
Let's
to
leave.
me.
Check it out, guys. Spotify. We can find it on Apple,
Yeah,
Spotify.
it's on all digital platforms.
digital
bro.
platforms.
Spotify,
Fresh.
iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, all of them, bro.
100%. Now verified, you know. You already know, verified.
You know how it
goes. But yeah, guys, you know, like I said, I'm not alone. I'm also with another fellow creative, Mr. Kershen Moodley out here. He was the creative director at Ogilvy, you know, as we mentioned. And that is one of the largest communication networks in the entire world, to any of you guys that don't know. So yeah, me knowing you, you know, I know you are a mix of both worlds, which is basically you are a creative and you are a corporate as well, right? So I want to know, with regards to that combination, it must have been a very good combination to have at Ogilvy. When it comes to those two things, how did they work hand in hand when it comes to you being creative and then being a corporate and business?
Well, that's actually a very good question. So you know, I started at Ogilvy. Before I got up there, I started off, you know, as an art director, and I worked my way up. So, you know, in my career, I never studied directing or studied anything with production as well. I actually just did it because, you know, YouTube and, hey, let's make a video and that kind of stuff. You can actually check it out.
Like as a hobby?
As a hobby, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was some really good, like I just enjoyed making videos, and I never make a lot, right? I just made a few, and that sparked so much creation, and it was just shitty videos I was doing off my phone, my basic phone. And he sparked so much like creative, from the
An
motion,
outlook.
yeah, from the motion picture point of view. Because as a designer, you're always thinking about stills, and then now I'm in the realm of thinking about motion. How do you, when you take a campaign now, to take a campaign nationally, you need to think about print media, you need to think about TV, you need to think about radio, and your creative has to tie in, and the narrative has to tie in throughout the execution of that.
Sure.
So where Ogilvy really helped me, and where it was a massive learning point, is actually combining the creative with the business, because we're all creative. We're all creative,
100%.
right? We all could paint, and some of us can take photographs, and some of us, so all of us creative, But like, how do you implement those two together and actually be a benefit in society? So what Ogilvy taught me, and I think the massive thing for me at least, what Ogilvy taught me from a business point of view is, how do you use your creativity to generate more revenue or additional revenue?
100%.
So we looked at,
So you're attaching the business side, making money, to the lovely and like having fun side, which is the
100%,
creative.
100%, and that's
Right.
actually very interlinked, right? Because
Yes.
you want to drive the sales, you want to drive the consumer to do the purchase. So the creative is a key thing to actually force the people to go to the store. So I worked on the retail division. It was actually, at first I thought it was quite a schlep, but it was actually one of the most important things of my career, working in retail. And I loved it, and I'm still in retail up to today.
100%.
As Kong, we started off from a commercial aspect, and
Yes.
we got a whole retail division. And this is a new division, the entertainment division. But just to answer your question, how it ties the two things is that, we look at a business and we see how do we increase revenue, and how we do this via creative communication.
Right.
And media is a tool we use to relay that message. So Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, print media, TV, radio, in-store activation, whatever you communicate with a client, especially on multiple levels,
100%.
will get the message across. And so Ogilvy was a big part of how do you take numbers and increase it from a revenue point of view creatively.
100%.
And that was the biggest learning thing over the last few years from working my way up the ladder there,
Right.
It's trying to sell, but trying to sell in the most creative way possible.
Most definitely. Well, there's a lot to learn from this man here. I can tell you that now, guys. Like we said, we all have a background together. All our stories have led us to right now in this place. And I actually want to go through some of the pictures you've taken over the years when it comes to your days on set. Because we have this picture right now. How about you walk me through this picture? It looks like a wild picture, man. But it looks like y'all are having fun on set,
yeah.
Yeah. It's happiness oriented for sure. Yeah.
So this was actually a very interesting ad. It was a health campaign I did, and we was selling the concept of trying to live a healthier lifestyle. And this was actually a very, very exciting shoot. We shoot in high frames. I think it was at 600 frames per second, lots
Right.
of lights, all the actors. I was directing the shoot on this day.
Yes.
And man, I mean, all of them there are my friends. We had some awesome, that was an awesome shoot.
Awesome
like 30,
experiences.
there was like 32 of us there,
That's a big set.
Yeah, it was.
What was the budget on this? Are you even liable to say? That's the lot of people on set. man.
Yeah. The budget for this, I think it was a better part of 900,000. So it was a smaller one. This was actually a smaller one. But there's another one we did. I think you might have.
Oh, I have a picture. I mean, a video of it, I believe.
Oh yes. Okay.
Here we are.
Let's have a look at this.
Let's have a look. You said what? 6 a.m.
Yeah, this was at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we setting up for a shoot. And this year there was like 45 people on set.
Oh,
I'm getting ready to direct. Everybody's running around doing shit. I'm the only one standing there doing nothing, as usual. It was weird because I was always the only Indian guy most of the time there. All the time.
on most of the sets at Ogilvy.
Yeah. Well, there's no lot of Indian people that works in advertising for some reason. It's very weird. I mean, like there is generally, the Indian people, their parents tell them, "Oh, go be a lawyer and be a doctor."
I think that's all of us, brother.
Chemical engineer and do all of that.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
And my parents knew, hey, this guy's not that smart. Let him just be a creative. So I got stuck in advertising. But yeah, it's very fun. Working on set. I mean, like that's the whole point of Kong. That's why we're doing this today.
100%.
Yeah, we love production. I fell in love with production and making beautiful pictures.
That's what inspired us here, man. Just the greatness of us all coming together. We realize we're all creatives, but we realize that the country's much bigger than us, and we want to involve everyone and make them come into this space, But yeah, that's what Kong is about, guys. Like I said, with the people, for the people, about the people.
About the
y'all
people.
y'all must get that in your head for real. That's
About
the motto,
the people.
guys. That is our catchphrase, okay? But yeah, man, more of your experiences on set. Also, actually looking at another video over here. How about you tell us more about this one?
Okay, cool. So this is quite a fun one. I won a few awards for this. I also got some few international, international recognition.
Hey, bro, winners in this place, man.
Yeah. So this is a nice one. Also, we shoot in high frame rate. You'll see all of my work. I like to shoot high frame rate. Even in our content, we really like high frame rate. But this is a beauty spot ad. We got the ad. I'll play the ad. I will play the ad afterwards, right?
100%.
So this is me on set directing, telling people exactly what I need to do, getting shit done, making sure the hair is correct, making sure the camera is done properly.
100%.
The thing is, I get very involved with everything,
Yes.
and.
I know that firsthand, guys. He gets very involved, guys.
Too involved.
But no, you know what? Perfection. That's what we're looking for. I mean, nothing is perfect in life, right? But
we can try.
We try. We definitely try in this place, definitely. But yeah, Nova, moving on to you. I mean, you've worked with us on some of, some commercial stuff as well, for our commercial clientele.
DJ Nova is doing commercial work now.
Hey, man, went from musician now he's in this industry. He's in the commercial clientele, guys.
Bro,
So how about you tell me, man, like, what is the what would you say is the difference between engineering or making something for a corporate client versus making something for an artist? What are the advantages of one? What are the disadvantages? If you can think about it.
Well, I think to me, it benefits me in a way of learning a new, like going a different route and learning something new. Bro.
For sure.
Yeah, but there's not much of a difference in terms of the audio engineering side.
Right.
It's just a matter of you thinking of how you need to make something look and sound realistic.
100%.
Yeah, it's not just audio.
So it's kind of like an example if you're in the wilderness and you see a horse running with no sound.
Exactly,
you would engineer
That's
the
where
horse.
you need to put in sound effects.
But
make it
sorry
sound
to
real.
intervene here, but like I worked last week with the project with Nova, right?
Yeah.
And it was a Foley for a radio pitch we were doing for a client, right? And it was very interesting because with Nova's music experience, I worked with many engineers, guys, all over, different engineers all over the world, different kinds, different colors, different everything, right? So, what I noticed, and this is the first time actually working so closely with someone who's more on the music side of things, 100%. Who's actually working or ad with me, right?
Yeah.
So I found it to be like one of the best sessions I had from an audio engineering point. That's why Nova is part of our team.
It was
sir.
exciting.
It's part of our team here.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the thing is, it was unbelievable what we did. We should actually play it.
Did you know? School vaccinations help you safeguard your children by making sure they are protected when they get to school, where there is a higher potential for vaccine-preventable disease transmission. This is why, for a limited time, Maximed Pharmacy will be offering free back-to-school vaccines for all 6-year-olds, valued at 450 Rand. Visit our clinics and talk to one of our professional sisters today. T's and C's apply. Maximed, caring beyond medicine.
The thing is, I couldn't put it any better, right? Because we got exactly what we want. It took
we
us a
wanted.
while.
Yes.
It took us a
It
while
did,
because I'm
it
so
did.
finicky and I want to try different things. I'm a
Yes.
complete pain in the ass when you have to do this here, right?
Bro, honestly,
Yeah.
it was exciting. You know,
It was-
very exciting.
Oh,
bro.
dude, I had fun.
It was
I-
my
I
first
had
ever.
fun.
I think we all had fun doing that project.
Oh yes, guys!
because
Just to let you all
legit-
know, we got that pitch. The client bought it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. An exclusive, guys. We did the work and it paid off. You know, the client is going for it. That's amazing, man. But yeah, you know, like we said, we're opening our doors to everybody, to the entire public. We want to work with the greats. We aim to do great things as well. So yeah, we're gonna tell you just a little bit more about that right after this ad break. Stay tuned.
Now, for a limited time, get your exclusive photo shoot for only 2,450 Rand and get a free A1 canvas print. This special includes 20 high-resolution images, 3 hours of editing and retouching, 2 background options of your choice, includes photographer, gear hire, assistant, and refreshments. Get your exclusive photo shoot done at Kong Republic Studios based here in Kyalami, Midrand.
Hey, Conquerors. Yeah, what you guys think about that, man? I think our
love it.
fan base should be called Conquerors, man. You know, anybody who wants to tweet about us, just name yourself a conqueror. 'Cause
Conqueror, that's so cool.
100%, proper, right?
actually very
yeah, we're looking to conquer this industry, man. We're looking to conquer both of them, commercial and entertainment, guys. And
Well, I don't know whether conquer is the right word, but we want to more like
leave a blueprint.
or be a part, integral part in
Yes.
pushing South African and African
And talent.
talent in general. You know,
100%.
as a production company.
100. Yeah, I got a little carried away there with conquering, guys. But yeah, no, we want everybody to be in this space, man. We really invite, you know, all the great creatives in South Africa, and yeah, we're looking to work with most of them.
But tell them what we do, man. Tell them what we do.
You know what? I'm actually gonna tell them what we do, bro. Our studio facilities, which is where we are right now, you know, this magnificent set. Hope you guys are appreciating the aesthetic, guys. It's all here based in Midrand, Kyalami. We have 4 elements of our studio that we are offering to the South African public. So that is all including photography, video production as well. If you have a podcast and you want to, you know, come onto the podcast or you want to bring your podcast to Kong Republic, we have our podcast areas as well, you know, in spaces in the studio for podcasting.
Yeah, different
And then we
sets.
also have, yes, different sets. And then we also have our recording studio
Studio,
booth upstairs as well. That is for all artists. That is piano or rap, whether you make Afrikaans music, like we here at Kong Republic, we accept everything.
Yeah, we basically have the 4 main elements, you know, which is podcasts, and there's different versions and levels of it, you know, that you could hire out. And then there's the whole photography aspect where we do in-house photography and video with whatever, from an ad to a photo shoot to a music video, whatever you want to do, really. You know, you can hire our studio
100%.
and be creative in it. And the recording studio is also a massive part, you know. And this is a brand new building, guys. This is
Yeah,
a
brand new building, brand new investment,
building.
guys.
Yeah.
You know, our entertainment division opening up, which is why we have our podcast right now running. And yeah, but if we dive into
Debut episode, guys. Number 1.
debut,
Apparently,
Debut.
that's supposed to be the worst episode, right?
hey, you gotta start somewhere.
You gotta start
You gotta
somewhere,
start
hey.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you know, we all here. We all know the mission, the vision of what we're trying to achieve. But Kersh, tell me, in terms of commercial clientele, please just share some insights on what we do for them and how we can generate growth for them.
Okay, so when Jans mentioned commercial clientele, we have 2 different parts of the business. We got the studio business where
Yes.
you can come through, hire the podcast, the different versions of it, or do a photo shoot for your family or for you as an artist or individual, a corporate shoot or whatever shoot you would like to do.
Yes.
Then, you know, if you want to do recordings and radio ads and commercial recordings for brand ads and stuff, you know, we could do that as well in-house. And the main thing is that we have over 400,000 Rand worth of our own gear that we have invested.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, into the studio, which is been quite a rough,
Yeah.
right, quite a rough.
It's been a pinchy couple of months,
Yeah,
huh?
it's been a pinchy few months, but you know, we hear and we, you know, all of this is for rental. But the key thing about us guys is that we don't want to overcharge. You know,
Yes.
we want to offer a service and make sure the service has a lot of value. You know, being in the retail industry, I believe in offering value to consumers. So the whole point of the studio business is to offer value from hiring our studio and doing your shoots, and you could use the gear, do your own shoots, or we could supply you with the crew and work with you to get your you know, where you want to be with this. But
100%.
let me so that's the studio business, the entertainment side of the business, right?
Yes.
Let's talk about the commercial side of the business.
Yes.
So what we do is that we look at clients who has a business and a current turnover. So what we do is that we look at this turnover and say, all right, cool, your turnover is so and so, right? How do we take your turnover from 1 million to 2 million? You know, how do we take it? How do we get a year-on-year increase of 10%? You know, how do we increase revenue? Because things is going up every year.
Yes.
And as a business, if you do not increase your revenue, you technically dying.
For sure.
So you know, you might be thinking, oh, cool, we had a 5% growth, but technically, you know, petrol is going up. You know, within a year, it went up, if I'm not mistaken, like 20%.
word.
You know, last year.
That is a
Yeah.
struggle for all of us.
You know,
right
bread
now.
prices,
It's
food prices,
crazy.
everything is going up. So, you know,
Yes.
our main key of the commercial side of the business is to look at your business and increase revenue. If you're making $1 million, we will say, okay, how do we make $1.5 million? If you're making 10 million, we say, okay, how do we make 15? If you're making 25, how do you make 35? You know, so every business is different. But from a commercial point of view, we look at your business, we look at your SKUs, we look at what you're selling and how you're advertising and your return on your revenue on that investment, and is the A/B testing. We look at all things, but our goal is to put cost efficient, good, strong strategies with good, strong creative to increase purchases.
Yes, sir.
That's our main goal, right? You know,
Yeah.
and you know, there's that old thing: I don't succeed if our clients don't succeed.
For sure.
So if our clients win, we win. That's how we here today.
Most
you know?
definitely, most definitely.
We actually. And you're a fairly new company.
Yeah, 100%.
We are a fairly new company.
Kong
you know?
Republic, just as an entity, if you guys don't know, we're an advertising agency and we're a media company all in one. And I think he's basically touching on all the services that we offer, both commercial clientele as well as our superstars. You know, that's also another point I wanted to bring across, is that when we are working with our commercial clientele, you are looking for, you know, increasing their growth, increasing their revenue over time as well. With regards to an individual now, let's go to the entertainment side of things.
Yeah.
I think the same strategy applies definitely. We treat everybody like a client coming into the studio. And all the strategies that are in place to make our commercial clients successful, we want to do that for individuals as well. So yeah, how about you elaborate more on that side of things?
Yeah, Rand. Yeah, and so you are exactly right on that. So
Yes.
basically, you know, whether you a business that employs 30 people and you know, you generate a few millions every year, or whether you are a celebrity
Yes.
that has millions of followers.
Sure.
And you know, one or the other, you do have some influence in a community, but celebrities don't realize how much influence they actually have.
Yeah,
So
they don't take full advantage
They don't
of
take
it.
full advantage of it because
Yeah.
they already have platforms like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and TikTok and so many
Yes.
different ways where they could capitalize on these things. But they don't have proper backbones and structures in place to create additional sources of revenue.
For sure.
So Kong and our entertainment division, we look to partner up with massive influencers.
Yes.
And see how we can take their following and create additional 20,000 a month completely for free for them.
100%.
So, you know,
Extra revenue.
extra
Extra money in your
100%.
pocket.
So we also setting up ways to do this. So we wouldn't generally, from a commercial point of view, we will get our request from the client,
Yeah.
and then we will service that request of the client. But from a from from an influencer's point of view or celebrity's point of view,
Yes.
or someone has a big following, a big social following, we're going to make it one step easier. We're going to actually partner up with you all on certain levels, and where it'll work for you and for us as a business, and we will actually be doing a lot of the legwork for free, because we know we'll be able to generate that revenue.
For sure.
So we're going to do a lot of the legwork, which is build a website, do the photo shoots, run the e-commerce,
Yes.
and create a whole e-commerce, because e-commerce is a massive thing, right?
For sure.
And selling online is what you should be doing, right?
That's where the future is going.
Especially if you're an influencer or have any
Most
celebrity
definitely.
status, you know. Rihanna became a billionaire not because she made music.
Yeah.
Rihanna
Yeah.
became a billionaire because she has a Fenty, that makeup line, you know.
100%.
And prior to her becoming billionaires, there was 3 other guys that was billionaires, or 3 other companies or individuals that was billionaires before her, just for being a part of it.
Parts of it.
Right? So, you know, if you look at the way things is going and the way you should create additional revenue, it's not always about getting the next book in
100%.
and the next event, or getting that 13 million streams to generate like a 50 grand or 100 grand revenue stream, depending how you monetize your stuff, right?
Right.
But it's about taking what you already have and joining a company like us who can create the infrastructure to then create you more revenue.
100%.
So it's a very interesting thing. We never launch it as yet,
Yes.
but that's going to happen soon.
Very, very soon.
Very
guys.
soon.
Very,
We're
very
going to be
soon.
starting with a few people that we've been speaking to already.
Most definitely.
And which Jan's actually behind that there, you know, being
Yeah.
the producer.
Yes, guys.
He produces everything.
Yes,
including the
guys.
deals.
I am your first point of contact with anything Kong Republic. So yeah, if you guys, go on our website, you'll see my number. And
But yeah, contact on this number.
Yeah.
What we're going to do, we're going to put the number on the screen somewhere. We're going to put the number on the screen.
100%.
Somewhere on the screen, there's his number.
My number is gonna be
Call
there.
him immediately.
And
Come
then
set
you
up a meeting.
Done deal.
Come speak to us. We're not going to charge y'all to have a chat with
Yeah,
us.
just come have a
Come
chat.
here, have some coffee, have some cool drink, discuss your project. Come talk to us. We
definitely.
creatives. We want to talk. We right opposite the racetrack here in Kailami.
Yes, sir.
So right across Waterfall.
For sure.
So yeah, come and have a chat with us.
So yeah, guys, Kong Republic, just as a creative entity, we're looking to just make business relationships. We're not some sort of label. We're not a label of any sort signing people, for their musical prowess or their rights and whatnot. We are trying to make business relationships and make sure that we can actually elevate and make everything better for you as an artist or as a commercial client. That is our main aim and our main benefit when it comes to that. But yeah, in terms of making business relationships, Kirsch, how important is that a long-term business relationship for you is what can I say, a focal part of the strategy you go
Okay,
for?
well, the thing is, business relationship is one thing, but creating value is a different thing.
It's a different thing.
So I'm gonna let's do this. Let's show them. You played my ad earlier that I was directing.
100%.
Let's show the guys from a visual point of view. I won a few awards for this, local and international. Let's start off with the 3D one. So this is an ad we did for Discam. It's a
beauty fair.
It's a beauty fair. Yeah,
Beauty fair.
let's call
Let's
up.
actually have a look at it right now.
So now, this is a very creative ad that we did from scratch.
Yes.
Creative. We did the complete 3D renders. We did the lighting. We did the background. We did the effects. We did all this here. The rendering, the baking of the effects, the particle effects, the transitions. Everything was done in-house. In-house, everything was done. Everything with our team, my creative, our sound effects, everything.
100%.
So this is the kind of value we're offering, all right? This is a beauty spot ad.
Yes.
Let's have a look at this.
The beauty spot ad right now.
Where is your beauty spot?
My hair. My what?
Siskumba sam.
My color. My lapa. Ke matsogo a ka.
My fragrance. Diskim, your beauty spot. Pharmacists who care.
So what it is, like you're talking about offering value, right?
Yes.
So these are kind of works we do, these are kind of production we kind of work with. And as you can see, these are very high quality, shot on high frame rates. I mean, the beauty spot ad, that was a, 1.5 million rand budget ad, right? So we only do high end work, and we don't really want to really focus too much on not telling the creative story.
Yes, you don't want to compromise.
100%.
Yes.
So from a relationship point of view, whoever works with us, whoever wants to work with us, whoever does work with us,
Yes.
we talking about we want to do stuff that will not only be a creative way to express like ourselves, but we want to do something that expresses Africa as a core.
For sure.
Something that everybody always look to the US. Why can't you look to South Africa?
100%.
Like why can't we be trendsetters, and why can't
Yes.
we be game changers? I mean, we have some of the greatest guys coming out of this country. Rest in peace, Ricky Rick.
Man. We talk about that. That's actually it's a somber time, but he did a lot of good for
such
South
good.
Africa,
But I mean,
for South
Maphorisa and Kabza,
Yes.
and I mean, we have such talent in this country, and it's unfortunate because big industry don't invest, right? And making the music is part of it. It's actually, if you make a hit song and you have 5 million views and 10 million streams and or whatever the numbers is, if it's doing very well. But if you don't have a music video, and if you don't sell it, and if you don't have an e-commerce to it, you're not going the whole 360.
100%.
But if you look at how the guys do it in the US, Justin Bieber, Post Malone,
Yes.
all the great guys,
They
Dex,
go all the way.
Drake, they go all the way. They got a
360 the
website,
whole
they buy
way.
billboards, they do guerrilla marketing tax, they do, and this is when they release stuff,
Sure.
on a general hygienic way. They generally have websites, and they have e-commerce, and they have merch, and they have photo shoots that run. It's a whole business that runs in the back that generates money for them online.
For sure.
So the thing
Keeps
is,
them relevant as well.
keeps them very relevant.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
the thing is for us is that if you want to partner up with us, and if you want to do stuff like that, we really want to do something that's going to really change the way people look at South Africa as a whole. So that's what I'm saying. I won't say come have a chat with us. I'm saying, like, we want to do something great. If you want to do something great, come then have a chat with us,
100%. But yeah, guys, that's what we are about here at Kong Republic. Right now, we're just going to take a quick ad break. We'll be back with you guys very shortly.
Now, for a limited time, get your exclusive photo shoot for only 2,450 Rand and get a free A1 canvas print. This special includes 20 high-resolution images, 3 hours of editing and retouching, 2 background options of your choice, includes photographer, gear hire, assistant, and refreshments. Get your exclusive photo shoot done at Kong Republic Studios based here in Kyalami Midrand.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kongcast. I guess you guys see it on the screen. Our very debut episode where we're actually sharing insights of who Kong Republic is, what Kong Republic is.
Episode number 1.
Episode number 1.
Yeah. 001.
Definitely. And we're definitely looking at how it can benefit, just commercial clients and superstars as well, influencers, people who are prominent in the entertainment industry. And I have one more question about that, Kirsch. When it comes to creating business relationships, actually, when it comes to creating them, why is having a long-term business relationship a strategy you go for, especially when you are approaching a client or you want somebody to work with us?
That's quite a big question.
Yes.
Let me just start off. I think it's a 2-part question.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
So when you say, offer relationships and create relationships, we as a company would like to work with whoever you are, celebrities, influencers, and we will create value with our skill sets,
100%.
which is production.
Give you the 360-degree offer, basically.
Because there's a lot of times people don't realize that as a celebrity, all right, and that's why I say it's a 2-part question, because it's a corporate side to it,
Yes.
and then there's a celebrity side or influencer side to it. As a corporate, you're trying to increase revenue, make more money. As a celebrity, you want to get more events, be relevant, that kind of stuff. But people in South Africa don't really look at the whole online platform, e-commerce. It's such a growing thing right now in the country. You know, it's e-commerce is growing every year by double figures. Every year by double figures, it's growing rapidly. And some of the artists, you know, they got massive followings, and they don't have websites.
Exactly.
They don't have e-commerce platforms. They don't have anybody that's creating content to move and sell to hardcore fans of the actual influencer.
For sure.
And at the end of the day, I think, you know, Kong as a representative, you know, we coming up with this package where you'll work with us. And not only when you work with us, but we will upfront a lot of costs, like creating websites, e-commerce, doing a lot of back-end work. If you have a good enough following, we're willing to put the money on the line. So we won't treat you like a commercial client, where a commercial client will walk in, say, I need so many sales, or I need to create so much money, and then this is what we do, and then we come up with a strategy to do this. As an influencer or being in the media or limelight, if you have a following, you should be monopolizing on that there, you know. And this is, as Kong, we could work together, and we'll treat you exactly like a client. It's a new part of the business. We're launching it very soon. But you could work with us, and we'll create additional revenue stream. And I mean, you know, if you got a following legit of like 700,000, 1 million, we can create like additional 20, 30, 40,000 rand every month for you.
Every month.
Just
extra revenue.
Extra revenue, just by association.
You know what I mean?
You know? So, you know, in my world, you know, 20,000 a month free, you know, doing something on the side that doesn't affect your day-to-day actions is actually a good stream
Good
of
pocket
revenue.
change.
Yeah, it's a good it's a good car repayment.
Yeah,
you know?
100%
You
good
know,
car
so,
repayment.
So you know, just think of it like that, you know, and that's where we come in as a business. We want to offer value. So you know, every consumer is different, every customer is different, every influencer, celebrity is different, and everybody might have different needs. But you know, because we have so much retail experience, come have a chat with us, sit down with us, see how we could move stuff, whether it's e-commerce or through a hard store, where we could move stuff through you and create additional revenue. That's our new part of our entertainment side of the business. So, you know, we're not just a studio rental, and we're not just an advertising company. We have been so different and doing it so differently, you know. And
much more.
Much different. I mean, you're looking at also, you know, to put our money where our mouth is. And if we're really all about the music and what you know, about the art, we want to spend our own money to push it.
For sure.
So you know, we out there, and you know, if you think we could do something together that will be a value of you and to us, let's do it. I mean, we're going to invest in artists. And put content on our page that we think artists that deserves it, and we're going to spend a lot of money into, you know, to make them great content.
Yeah, like with touching on that as well, it seems to be a very regular thing for artists not to finish the race, if you were to say. So they do the legwork they make the music, they record it, they release it, and then it becomes a massive hit, but they don't make any video for it. You know, they don't go the complete 360-degree, you know, and it's very different from all the artists that are overseas. Your Drakes, you know, your Post Malones, all the superstars that we know worldly do all of that. You know,
360 is quite important, because I mean, making a hit these days and getting 5 million views is not enough. Because I tell you what, you're losing all that engagement on TV. So if you don't have a music video to it, you're going to lose all the engagement on TV. 100%. And trust me, if I got a TV at home, I want to play the music video. I don't want to just play the song.
Yes.
You know, like
Definitely.
you know, that's what I want to do. Yeah. And there's a lot of South African artists that stops at that 70% mark, and I believe the hardest part is done, and that's why it's 70%.
Yes.
But you still need to push the music video. You're still going to have a music video.
For sure.
And you should even have an online aspect to that music video where you could sell stuff to your hardcore fans, sell particular stuff relating to that music video.
For sure.
Because as an artist in 2022, you should be making money via e-commerce platform.
Most definitely.
You should.
You should.
It's why would you
I would
not
think
do
it
that?
goes without saying. I think if anybody has aspirations or just the hunger to succeed and, to maximize the opportunity they have in front of the public, then you should definitely finish the race, not just stop by the 70% mark, as he put it,
But it's a lot. It's hard for artists
very
to push
hard.
artists because
For sure.
artists got to think about so many things.
Definitely.
They got to think about their own manager. They got to think about the events. They got money need to make sure coming through.
They have
for that.
labels
They
over
got
them.
labels over them.
For sure.
They got to worry about their expenses, and that's why we created entertainment division.
For sure.
Where not only we have this great studio where you could use the facilities, but we work with you to generate additional revenue.
100%.
And as an artist, the easiest way to do it is via e-commerce. And artists don't want to spend that money, and that's why we are here, because we could help them create this platform and do it together, facilitate and do it together. So yeah, guys, that's what we're about. We're about empowering our artists and celebrities here in the country.
Most definitely. Here at Kong Republic, that is what we're about, guys. We're about greatness. We're about empowering and celebrating that greatness. And this is the place to do it, most definitely. So yeah, thank you guys for watching our very debut episode. Let's clap, everybody. Woo!
Yeah, we made it through it.
We made it through. It's an exciting venture for us as well, the entertainment side of things. And yeah, we're excited for what the future holds. Don't forget to subscribe as well to our channel. That is one thing we would really, really appreciate. And
we're going to be doing weekly content, guys.
weekly content, guys.
So
Weekly
check it out.
content is
Yeah.
coming your way. So
Kong Republic on TikTok,
yes, sir.
YouTube,
All the platforms.
Instagram.
Yes.
We're doing Facebook as well.
Yeah, we're doing all of them, man. We're doing all of them,
Okay.
guys. That's our motto. We are with the people, for the people, about the people.
About
and
the
right now
people,
we
guys.
have to say goodbye to the people. And
Yeah.
we are out. Safe, guys.
Great, guys. Have a good one.
Kong Republic I like. Speaking your truth on the mic. Hit the subscribe and like. Time to
Kongcast.